So when you go into Canvas and you want to see your the results of one of the exams or quizzes or anything that you do that's tied to our learning objectives for the course, head into the Gradebook using the Grades tab over here on the side, and then scroll down to the assignment that you're interested in looking at. In my case, that is Exam A version 2 that I just submitted a fake version of. You'll see a number of points. This is probably the only place, only the exam A's will you be able to see points. Otherwise, it'll just have the letters, the letter marks that I use, E, S, P, and N, next to it. But because there's 6 different topics on exam A, the way that I keep the number of points here is that the integer tells you how many topics you mastered. So I mastered 4 out of the 6 topics. And the decimal afterwards tells you how many were not mastered on that. So 4 mastered and 2 not mastered on this is what 4.2 means. And so there are these little buttons over here on the side that show you any comments. So I think that's this first one right here. I think if I click that, it's probably not going to show me. Oh, that was the comment that I submitted when I submitted the exam. It's, I think, the one on the end. Yeah, this is the one that actually shows you which of the topics were recorded as mastered on that exam and which were not. So for example, A2, the factoring standard, that one did receive a progressing grade, so that wasn't mastered on this one. A3, satisfactory, that is a mastered score. So this is the first place to kind of see on an assignment by assignment basis what mastery was being earned on that assignment. Also, if you click on the name of the assignment, Exam A version 2, that will bring up your submission itself. And if I write comments, and I do write comments on your work. So then the second place, so looking at it on an assignment by assignment basis is not that useful in my grading scheme. What you want to know is overall, where do I stand on the standards, on the learning topics of the course. So for that, you want to go, instead of the grades tab, you want to go to the outcomes tab. Because what this shows are all 30 of the outcomes in the course, and it should give you the ability to see where you stand on each one of them. So if I pick one of these, A1 through A6, let's say I pick exponent gymnastics or something like that. Actually, does it show it there? All right, so actually, my fault. Where you do want to look at this is go back in through the gradebook, and instead of assignments right here, choose learning mastery instead. If you choose learning mastery, it reorganizes your gradebook by the learning topics rather than by the individual assignments. And so again, it's showing us the 5 different categories. There's 6 topics in each category, and so right now, this student is at 0 out of 6 mastered. But if I open up the algebra background segment right here, it'll show me, yeah, not mastered for each one of these, because again, I haven't gotten my 2 check marks yet. But if I open up one of the topics, let's say we open up A1 or something, now it shows me, oh yeah, on exam A version 2, you got a satisfactory mark for A1. A3, you were assessed satisfactory. A2 was assessed as progressing. And so when you've assessed one of these topics multiple times, it'll show you every time that that topic was assessed, right, stacked on top of one another. And as soon as you have your 2 check marks, instead of saying not mastered over here on the end, it'll say mastered. And you know that that topic is done for you for the semester.